What's going on YouTube? It's IO Richie and I'm back with another video, and as you can see on the channel MajinObama, big up MajinObama, he was hosting a Japanese local and a top Leo player called Masa, one of the best players in Japan, one of the best players in the world most likely, very strong Leo player and player in general. So he played in this tournament and he managed to take it. So I wanted to take a look at one of his sets because I struggle fighting against bears quite a lot. I'm sure a lot of people will feel the same feeling, that when they run into bears they just feel a bit lost. So it's quite sick that he played against a bear in the final, because we'll be able to learn quite a lot from it. Like, this is the highest, literally the highest level. I don't think this is the finals, but we're gonna watch this set, and if there is another set we'll watch that as well, just to kind of see the adaptations and stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see. So bears, they seem oddly oppressive, but I do feel like there's definitely gaps in their offense, so that's what I'm eager to have a look and see. I just try and see what Masa tends to do. That low, newly punishable. So down back 3 of bears is punishable now, so definitely have to get used to punishing that with the while standing 4 1+2. So the adaptations will be the most important thing to follow in this set. Okay, FF2. Alright, Oki down 4, side step 1+2, trying to get a wall splat, whiffs the forward 2, down 2 counter hit. And the thing about fighting bears, and it was a pretty common thing in Tekken 7, was that you wanted to pressure them mostly, like you wanted to, you know, use your plus frame moves and keep the pressure on and stuff. So a move like down 2 goes hand in hand with that type of scenario. Okay, that whiff punish was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. Man called that out perfectly. Wow. Okay, so that's something to note down for sure. If they whiff the low, like, claw attack from face down, you can whiff punish it with a while standing 2. Okay, bear offense. Ducks the down forward 1-2. Yeah, there's definitely times where Leo's offense does feel a bit lackluster and you have to opt for a down forward 1-2, but as you can see, it is very risky. Damn. Huge read from HazureMetal there. This damage is just something else. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Such a scary game. As you can see, both players are just scared to do anything because they know how explosive it is. Like, if the bear gets touched by any heat engager right now, the whole game can just be swung because of the recoverable health. Yep, there we go, heat engager. Health comes back. It's just such a scary game. Masa making the most. Oh, and that's it. He's made the comeback. Insane. This game is insane. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Masa opting for the forward 4 KNK 3+4. Even though it's slow, most people try and fuzzy the quick low and end up eating the big low, so it can work sometimes. It's one of the moves you should use once in a while. Okay. Disrespects with the hop kick. Unfortunate combo drop. Combos on bears are very odd throughout the whole cast. A lot of characters have trouble doing normal combos on bears, so you have to know your combo routes. Call out on the high back forward 2 from the bear. Yeah, as you can see, it's just offense, offense, offense. This is the type of this is the way that you have to play. Masa unfortunately missing the punish there, but let's look at like how he kind of pins down like bears. So he does back 1-4, which is obviously, you know, good string. Bears have G clef 1-1-1. Or they can duck your high, which is Leo's KNK2. So they will probably opt for things like G clef sometimes, you know, the usual fuzzy, which is duck and then quick and then stand. But here, HazureMetal just held back, and Masa went for the 1 delay 2, which he used quite a lot, to be fair. He used it and got the heat engage off earlier to steal the round before this one. So he seems to be opting for this quite a little bit. But yeah, so from here, you know, he gets the full combo, stomp, down for 2+3 just straight away. Heat burst just to get the 3+ frames and be in heat mode. Jab, jab, just keeping it safe. And then, you know, the 50-50 mix up where you have to guess. So yeah, that is what Leo's offense is looking like. In general, it's so oppressive, it's so hard to deal with. But you can see like Masa's playing quite a, you know, frame tight game plan against bears, which is good. It's definitely good. You don't want to be mashed out by random G clefs and stuff, so it makes sense. So yeah, this is an offline tournament as well. This isn't online, so it's gonna be a little different as well in terms of gameplay and stuff like that. So both players will be able to maybe react to some more stuff and OS situations more consistently maybe. So it's a little bit different, not too different, but it is a little bit different. There you go, running free and he's just going for jabs just to stay frame tight. Maybe stop any kind of heat burst or anything like that. Okay, changes our up sidestep into heat smash. Uses his plus frames but it doesn't work out, but then the FF2. FF2, a move that will work very well on bears because they have a limited sidestep. So a move that you can utilize against bears a lot more than maybe other characters. Okay. Okay, so he's using that to kind of get the K&K freeze rolling. Pretty cool, to be fair. Does that go through the floor? Wow. Okay, so Masa's K&K mix, he's opting for like K&K 1, 2, K&K 1 delay 2, and then also mixing it with K&K 3. So, yeah. If you want to run K&K mix, I think you can apply that to every character, that's not just bears. But yeah, it's a pretty strong mix. Even though they're not using loads or anything, like everyone will try and duck against K&K at some point. So yeah, it definitely can work. Great reactions. Unfortunately, not launch punishable though, which is bizarre. Okay, good punish. Okay, staying frame tight. Wow, I wonder what he tried to do there. That was weird. Whiff jab, low parry. Maybe accidental, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, like he's playing frame tight. When he is opting for the K&K stuff, it's to stop him from mashing him out. And then once he stops him from mashing him out and kind of conditions him, he'll go for the mix with the K&K 3. Or we also saw him go for the K&K 3+4 as well. But it's mostly the K&K 1-2 heat engager that we see him go for. So yeah, the down 2 pressure, something you have to do against bears. One of the last tournaments I managed to win was against a bear player in Tekken 7. And I just kind of bullied him with down 2. That was the whole game plan, so I guess it still applies in Tekken 8 as well. So yeah, Masa just all over HazureMetal right now. HazureMetal not really knowing what to do. And there we go, K&K 1-2 again. Interesting to see how he like the options that he uses from K&K. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, clutches it out there. Pretty interesting set so far. Very, very interesting. I'm learning a lot as well. In terms of like the Leo Bear matchup, and then also I'm learning a little bit about like conditioning with K&K, because K&K is not something that I utilize too well with Leo. I don't feel like, because I'm mostly doing like back 1-4 and then I'm crouch cancelling and then doing something else. Like I'm not actually running the K&K mix too often. But maybe it's like a bear thing, innit? Like against bears it makes sense to run the mix. As you can see, back 1-4, like this is the type of stuff I'd be doing, but he's chipping him down in heat. As you can see, like back 1-4 in heat, crazy. And HazureMetal, it was good of him to not retaliate and just be patient. Could have potentially got a launch on the KNK2 as well. KNK 3+4. You have to hard duck in order to block, and it's difficult. It's difficult because the amount of KNK 1-2s has kind of changed his defensive timing on like how he blocks. Oh, okay. Sometimes rounds in Tekken 8 do go like that. You know, you just kind of have to let them ones go and just keep on going. All right, so back 1-4 is like the main thing we're seeing here. Down 2, down forward 1 check, just frame tight. Down forward 1 checks. Jab string pays off. Okay, heat smash works out against the Wasta and 3-1 block. Back 1-4s. And then the counter throw. The thing with back 1-4, I feel like it's a great string because of the range, and it can kind of stop them from just, you know, running in with forward 1+2. While running 1+2, you know, what is it, 3+4? You know the dive in they do to get plus frames, it can stop them from opting for that as much. As you can see, Masa's trying to use it as much to challenge. So yeah, down forward 4 punish to check the power crush every time. Okay. Important to use loads with big range. Masa trying to get a big reward there, but unfortunately, I think maybe a little too late. Oh, he tried to cash in on the back 4-1. If it hit, he would have won. I respect it. Sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes you have to do it. HazureMetal getting one back. Yeah. It's just jab, jab, jab because like bears don't really get around highs very well. So it makes sense to just pressure them and stop them getting anything started. Okay, unfortunate to not get the whiff punish there. That recovery was pretty insane. Okay, also the down 4-2. I mean, he needed it. He's got to make a huge comeback. HazureMetal had the block ready. Committed to the low block and takes the round. This is an interesting matchup though. Very interesting matchup. I don't feel like it's changed too much from 7. I would have thought it had just because of all the new moves and stuff that bears have, but I think after watching this, it kind of, you know, gives me an insight on the certain things I should be using and taking advantage of in the matchup. Things like FF2, down 2, back 1-4, QCF1. I think those are the main moves that you want to take advantage of. And just like jab pressure, just stopping them from getting anything started, staying in their face. Yeah, important to kind of bully bears. Even though they have great tools and great damage, like if they can't launch you, how are they going to get the damage? And then being patient on the heat smash and stuff. So yeah. Okay, good block, but unfortunate to not get the punish. Oh, this is going to be big damage. Grabs the power crush. And then it's going to end this combo in heat. Okay, heat smash connects. So ending well, not ending combos, beginning combos at the wall with heat burst. So like you get a wall splat, you do heat burst, then you do your wall ender. That seems super strong because the situation after when your opponent wakes up, they have to deal with heat now. So yeah, I guess opting for that is super important. Yeah, big damage. Gonna have to wake up into heat. Trying to go running free to get plus frames. And the throw. The damage. So what did he do here? Ah, so on his power... Okay, so that's interesting. On his heat burst, he decided to throw him. Yeah, that's a weird scenario, to be honest. Okay, so HazureMetal obviously trying to make a comeback here. Wow. Okay, so tournament point for Masa here. I just heard from the commentators. Damn. Combo, yep, to the wall. Huge damage. This is probably going to be it. Oh, the heat smash punish. Okay. So this is really cool because we're getting to see Masa, one of the best Leo players in the world, like performing offline against HazureMetal, one of the best players in the world. Like, this is the highest level of gameplay. So yeah, obviously congrats to Masa on the win. This matchup in particular, I've definitely realized a lot of things just from watching this. And in general, I think some of the stuff can be applied in general, like to Leo. So like as you're playing in ranked and, you know, against any other character, you can kind of use it as a baseline to gauge matchups. So like just how Masa is pressuring with jabs, pressuring with back 1-4, using down 4, forward 2. Like forward 2 against like any character might not be as good as it is against bears, as an example. Like you can't just throw out forward 2 all the time if I'm playing against a normal character, because, you know, it doesn't track either side. In Tekken 7 it had tracking. But against bears, they can't really get around it. So that's a move that you want to throw out at range, you know, if they do anything with pushback and stuff like that. How he played around the power crush back 1, you know, he managed to get some throws on it. So yeah, utilizing throws is important, utilizing jabs is important, back 1-4 important. Some characters have option selects for back 1-4, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But other than that, like, yeah, man, it gives you a real idea of how the how you should be offensive when you combat bears. So a very awkward matchup, a very niche matchup, one that you're not going to be familiar with if you don't lab. So I hope this you know, reaction to this tournament set can help you in that sense and give you ideas on how you can manage bears, because bears aren't as broken as you might think. You know, people are putting them low in tier list for a reason. So yeah, let this be your guide. Let this be your guide. This has been the video. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see me react to more Leo players, tournament matches, or anything Leo related, let me know in the comment section and I will try my best to bring that video to you. I had a little break because I've been playing a lot of Tekken 8 and I'm not gonna lie, the game isn't in the greatest of states. Like, some of the characters are super obnoxious, like Azucena. It's really exhausting competing and trying to do everything, so I want to kind of find a balance again and start uploading videos. So my apologies that there hasn't been content lately, but I'm gonna get back on it. So yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.